Explain the erection,
I
then.
was thinking of my career.
He doesn't hate you. He doesn't. You just have to be patient.
Hallam Foe is a darkly whimsical coming-of-age film that follows the story of a troubled young man, Hallam, whose unusual habits and deep emotional wounds lead him on a journey of self-discovery, love, and reckoning. Hallam Foe, a 17-year-old boy, lives in a grand yet haunting Scottish countryside estate with his wealthy father, Julius, and his beautiful but enigmatic stepmother, Verity. Hallam is not like other boys his age. He spends much of his time hiding in treehouses and spying on people through binoculars, an activity that brings him both solace and an unsettling sense of power. However, his obsession is not driven by mere curiosity. He harbors deep suspicions about Verity, believing that she played a role in his mother's death. Hallam's mother drowned in the family's loch under mysterious circumstances, and though it was officially deemed a suicide, Hallam remains unconvinced. Hallam's paranoia about Verity grows as he continues to observe her secretive behaviors. His spying reveals intimate moments between Verity and his father, as well as her flirtations with other men. His feelings towards her are complicated. There is a strange mix of hatred, suspicion, and unwanted attraction. One evening during a tense confrontation, Verity taunts Hallam about his voyeuristic tendencies and accuses him of being disturbed. This leads to an explosive outburst from Hallam, who retaliates by kissing her forcefully, an act fueled by a mix of rage and confused emotions. Overwhelmed by guilt and disgust, he flees the estate, leaving behind the only home he has ever known. Hallam's escape takes him to Edinburgh, where he arrives with no plan, no money, and no direction. He spends his first few nights sneaking into abandoned buildings and hiding on rooftops. His peculiar habit of spying soon leads him to Kate, a confident and ambitious hotel manager who bears an uncanny resemblance to his deceased mother. Hallam becomes fixated on her, watching her from a distance and learning about her life without her knowledge. When he finally musters the courage to approach her, fate intervenes, and he accidentally lands a job at the very hotel she manages. Desperate for stability and intrigued by Kate, he takes on a role as a kitchen porter, though his true interests lie beyond his assigned duties. As Hallam integrates himself into the hotel's environment, he continues to observe Kate from afar, drawn to her authority and resemblance to his mother. Kate, despite being assertive and independent, is entangled in a toxic relationship with Alistair, her arrogant and manipulative superior. Hallam's keen observational skills make him aware of Alistair's mistreatment of Kate, further fueling his protective instincts. As he spends more time with her, Hallam's admiration for Kate grows into a deep, albeit unhealthy infatuation. Despite his many quirks, Hallam's charm and vulnerability attract Kate's attention. She finds herself drawn to him in a way she cannot fully understand. When Hallam confesses his attraction to her, she initially dismisses it, but a strange tension lingers between them. One evening, after a particularly frustrating encounter with Alistair, Kate seeks comfort in Hallam's presence, leading to an intense and passionate encounter between them. For Hallam, this moment is transformative. He feels both validated and deeply connected to someone for the first time since his mother's passing. However, Hallam's past and his unresolved grief begin to catch up with him. As his relationship with Kate intensifies, his erratic behavior starts raising suspicions. He continues his nocturnal spying habits, watching Kate even in moments of privacy. When she discovers his activities, she feels betrayed and disgusted, ending their affair abruptly. Heartbroken, Hallam spirals into despair. His fragile world crumbles as he realizes that his actions have consequences, and that love, unlike his fantasies, is complex and fraught with imperfections. In his lowest moment, Hallam finally confronts the truth about his mother's death. Returning to his family estate, he demands answers from his father, accusing Verity of murder. Julius, exhausted by his son's relentless accusations, reveals the painful truth. His mother did, in fact, take her own life. She struggled with depression and was unable to find a way out of her suffering. The revelation shatters Hallam, forcing him to acknowledge the reality he had long denied. His obsession with Verity was a way to avoid facing the grief that had consumed him. With this newfound understanding, Hallam begins to heal. He returns to Edinburgh, not to resume his relationship with Kate, but to start anew. He lets go of his voyeuristic tendencies, recognizing that true connection cannot be built from the shadows. As he walks through the city for the first time in a long while, he does not look up at the rooftops or behind windows. He looks ahead, ready to face the world with open eyes and a heart unburdened by secrets. Hallam Foe is a poignant exploration of grief, obsession, and the journey to self-acceptance. It is a story that reminds us that healing comes not from clinging to the past, but from embracing the present and stepping bravely into the unknown.